Donald Trump is a lunatic who's obviously suffering from early on stage dementia, as well as the dude pops Sudafeds nonstop. All right, the dude's clearly on uppers. Sometimes he looks like he's, basically on the come down from those uppers. And he's also in the past, like, remember that video where he looked up and he said, like, I'm the chosen one, saying that he's the one chosen by God. So here's a quote from President Donnie Trump, where he claims that he has God on his side.
Now, we have great support, but we have tremendous views, and so much of it is dishonest on the other side. But we're plowing through it, and I really do believe we have God on our side. I believe that. We're protecting, or there would have been no way we could have won, right? People said, how do you win? You don't have the media. You have so many things against you, and we win. So there has to be something. And 2016, I've often said there's never been, and there really hasn't been. They don't question me. If you're a little tiny bit off, they have headlines, Trump lied. They said, I don't think I lied. And believe me, most of this I could argue with them, but just a little, they never argue with me. This was truly one of the great, maybe the great election of not our times, of all times. Now,
listen, first of all, I want to say that maybe I'm just too low IQ to follow our president, but I have no idea what the fuck he was saying there about the arguing thing. That made no sense to me whatsoever. He just goes off on random shit now, apparently. But listen, dude, here's what's interesting about this, okay? So obviously he has this weird, syndrome where he thinks that he's chosen by God. He's the chosen one and all of this stuff. Obviously, I don't believe a God exists. And so, but if I were in his shoes, I could see why he could believe that God is real, or that God is on his side, okay? Let's put aside what the supposed opinions of God are, which are very divided, obviously, okay? Let's just think about how he's continued to be in office, right? He has not been removed. He's continued to be president of the United States. He has not been taken down. So when you consider all of that together, well, I can actually see why he would think that, to be honest, because he's managed to stay in and not be taken down by the slew of scandals that have plagued this administration. So I'd like to flip that around, actually, on people who are suspecting, be like, oh, no, he's definitely not on your side. No way, man. And just to say that. But when he says that everything was against him, yeah, there was, a good amount of stuff against him, but there was also a lot behind him. The entire, Republican machine was behind him. Fox News was behind him, He got a ton of money from corporate backers. People like to pretend as if he just went solo dolo on his own. He didn't have Fox News as an arm of Donald Trump, and that, he wasn't a big corporate-backed candidate and all this stuff, which is hilarious to me. But he's certainly going insane, but funny enough, I could low-key see why he would believe this.